So, if you guys do not know, my name is Nicole D. Miller, author of Stories for the Urban Soul, a compilation of short stories, novellas, and poetry depicting Black characters dealing with everyday life issues, from social injustice to heartbreak to parenting to friendship to sisterhood, a host of issues that are relatable, infusing African American culture and spirituality. You can learn more at NicoleDMiller.com. So, as you guys know, I like to do my Word of the Day Wednesdays where I piggyback off of the latest blog. Interestingly enough, the latest blog post is called Healing from Heartbreak, and it is a nod to the discussion we're going to be having soon here tonight and our Girl Talk panel. And the blog post I wrote just talks about some of my own experiences with overcoming heartbreak. Shameless plug for my very first book. And if you're not familiar with that book, you can grab it on my website, NicoleDMiller.com, but it'll take you to the Amazon link. So it's How to Overcome Heartbreak, Recovering from Misguided Love, and I share my personal story of healing from a really bad breakup, and I give tips to other people for how they too can heal. And then I have a sequel called How to Overcome Heartbreak, Stories That Heal, and I interview 7 women and 4 men, and there's more of my own journey in that particular book. So both are available on my website. So we're going to be discussing healing from breakup. I have 5 different panelists: Jamia Lewis, Carmela Menifee, I hope I don't butcher her last name, Jenna Lear, Portia Booker, and Secret James. So you guys know I have a tribe that I usually roll with, a tribe of women, and so they're going to be discussing this very sensitive topic. And it's interesting to me, and I say this in the blog post, that out of all of the girl talks we've done, because we've done one quarterly this year, so there's been 4, this is our 4th one. Out of all the ones we've done, this is the most response I've ever seen as far as registrants, and it started when I hadn't even promoted, which I'm sure people were searching and looking for something on Eventbrite. So that is very telling to me that this is still a very relevant topic. And so we're just offering our personal stories and this platform to give people resources and comfort and support, especially during the holiday season. I think I'm about celebrating, right? Our culture is so about celebrating during the holidays, but there's a lot of vulnerability during the holidays, family dynamics that people don't necessarily share publicly. There's a lot of emotions surrounding the holidays. So I think this can be a piece of it, and I think that's partly too why people are looking for resources for healing, for hope, for encouragement. And what I talk about in the blog is just I did not want to do this topic for next girl talk. I was just like, oh, what am I gonna do for the next girl talk? And then when this topic was on my heart, I'm just like, I'm like, cringing, like I don't want to, but I knew God was just like, this is it. So in the blog post, I'm just encouraging other people to do the same thing, whatever it is that's on your heart that you know that you've overcome or struggled with, that you can now encourage other people who are struggling. I encourage you to tell your story, because you being brave can unleash someone else to be brave. You just never know. So check out that at NicoleDMiller.com. And if you guys don't already know, I am in the midst of my pre-sale book launch for my very first novel, When Love Wins. So we did the book launch last month. Actually, this year is flying by. We did the book launch last month, and I got to share where this cover came from, the inspiration for it. I got to read from the book. I got to share the significance of the illustration and a very important scene to me in When Love Wins. I also have kicked off the quiz. So there are 2 characters in this book, Ashley and Natalie. They're night and day. So to learn more about that, you can go to whenlovewins.love, and there's also a quiz available. If you're following me on Instagram at HCOHB, click on my link tree and you'll be able to take the quiz. And if you take the quiz, email me, DM me your results. I'd be interested to learn more, so to find out which character you're like. But that is it. As you can see, I still have this little strip on here. I let you guys know last week that I ordered this author proof. this is an author proof, so I can't resell it, but I do have the official coming soon. So probably next Wednesday, you'll be able to see the actual book without the strip. So we're getting closer to publishing. I have a lot happening right now as we're finalizing the publishing of When Love Wins. I'm finalizing publishing one of my clients who's a children's author through N.D. Miller Publishing, so you'll be learning more about that. We're going to start the audiobook recording next month, as well as working on the website for N.D. Miller Publishing. So those are all exciting things. I'm also looking into a new editor to join our staff, and we have the Girl Talk coming up in just a few. So make sure you tune back in for our Girl Talk. I cannot find my phone right now. That's why I'm only on Facebook and on Instagram. So hopefully I'll find my phone and I can stream this on Instagram. But hopefully I'll see you guys in the next 30 minutes. And check out more at NicoleDMiller.com.